Hey, what's up guys? This is the Reolink Duo and it's solar panel. So it is 100% wire free and it is a 2K security camera with dual lenses that can show you up to 150 degrees. It operates both on the 2.4 or the 5 GHz Wi-Fi band, and it has motion detection. It also has color night vision. So I'm gonna unbox this thing and install it and show you guys what it looks like both during the day and at night. So let's start with the security camera itself. So be prepared, be a Reolink. See what's inside this. Some instructions, stickers, and this is where I would need to drill, which I really like that they provide this. It makes the install so much easier. These look like the antennas. I do like the fact that it also operates on the 5 GHz because that's typically the much faster band. The 2.4 is not quite as fast, however it has amazing range. So USB cable to micro USB, some screws and anchors and stuff for installing. But it's actually a pretty beefy camera. It feels heavy, it feels high quality, honestly. So we do have, so they put this blue sticker on, so when you're installing it you don't really make it dirty. You're supposed to remove this after you install it, but I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So it's honestly a pretty big size. It's definitely bigger than the Ring cameras and the EasyViz camera that I reviewed. So it looks like there's some LEDs on the bottom, so it looks pretty nice, and screws on there. This is probably for the audio. This is for the antennas, you would screw them in here, and this is for the USB. This feels like it's plastic, if I had to guess. It feels like a very strong plastic, maximum 1.5 kilograms. So I guess you could install it maybe from the top or the bottom. That's probably why it's there. It's probably where it slides in, I would imagine. So I'll figure all this out. And, oh, you could probably, I'm not sure what this is for, but if I had to guess, sometimes they put this so you could kind of tie it around the tree and just attach it to the tree, which is kind of awesome, honestly. So same thing, instructions. Let's actually just see what it comes with. And the same pre-drilled hole. So this is a sticker you basically just attach and screw it into place. And this is the solar panel, and this is probably exactly the same, except it's a black color of the one that I did for the other Reolink camera that I reviewed. I'll put a link to the other one in the description. This feels like it's metal, and this is something you twist, yeah. So you could pretty much, you have free reign on where you wanna, however you want to angle it. So you kind of want it to have the most amount of sun possible, so that's kind of where you want to put it. You would screw this in here and basically apply it the way you want to, and then plug it in and you should be good to go. And they give you this kind of this larger rubber piece to make it waterproof. Jumping into the settings of this camera, you get all the main options. Battery, network. If you click on display, you could see camera 1, and within camera 1 you could basically change options here. Just for camera 1, change the brightness, add a privacy mask. If you click on camera 2, you get the same set of options. You could click on the quality, so it's between 2K or below. You can add a privacy mask if you want to. If there's a section of the frame you don't want to be recorded, you can actually add up to 3. You see this in the example. I'm about to add one right now so you guys could see that once you do it, and you can do it for each camera as well, it will block a certain section of it off. You can see the motion sensors, camera recordings, push notifications, and basically a whole bunch of organized options. Now, going into the camera view, when you tilt your phone sideways, you get essentially a stitched up view of both cameras. So camera 1 to the left, camera 2 to the right, and you kind of get this panoramic view, which is kind of cool. Testing audio. Now, in terms of motion detection, it could detect me on the sidewalk, and it could detect some of the cars, most of the cars that pass by. In terms of playback, you could instantly click on any of the videos and it loads up very quickly, as you guys can see, and the whole blue timeline, that's all the times that there was motion. Now here's another glimpse of live view. So this is a screen capture from my phone, except the video is at night, and there is a solar light in the background, but that gets into its super dim mode. And the camera itself also has its own light, so this is just the light from the camera. So it's pretty powerful considering it's a solar powered camera, and then the solar light goes on in the background again. So overall, it's a pretty good quality, and I am streaming in low video quality, which I will discuss very shortly. But starting with the controls, we have the pause button, which just pauses the video, and then the audio button is basically your microphone, so you could do a two-way talk. The camera button is a snapshot, followed by the video camera icon, which is record video, which I'm doing right now, and then followed where it says low. This is referring to the live stream picture quality, where it's less likely to lag. Now, if you have a stronger Wi-Fi connection, you can also change it to high and get a more clear picture, but again, it's more likely to lag. But aside from that, this camera, it actually does a pretty good job filming. It gets a super wide angle. It's completely solar powered, so there is one wire from the solar panel to the camera, but I mean, you could install this thing just about anywhere, so as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection. Now, something worth mentioning about Reolink, they are going to come out with a different camera called the Keen Ranger PT, and this is basically advertised as a trail camera that you could install just about anywhere, assuming there's some network coverage. So it will require a SIM card, but it basically pans and tilts, gives you 360 degrees of viewing, and comes out June 28th. With that, if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment sections below. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.